Hello, beautiful people of the internet. How are you doing today? My name is Jackie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is everybody's favorite time of the month. It is time for another round of my TBR game, Scrabble Picks My TBR. And in this video, we will be doing the prompts for my October TBR. If this is your first time watching my TBR game, first of all, welcome, and now let me quickly explain the rules. Every single month I spell 5 words in Scrabble, and those 5 words act as 5 prompts to help me select the books that I will read in that given month. Once I either complete or DNF a book on my TBR, I get however many points that word was worth in a Scrabble. When I reach 150 points, I get to have a free pick on the next month's TBR. I also get 1 star tile that I can use each month to swap out my letters any point throughout the game with no consequences. If I have to make a switch a second time, that adds an extra book to the TBR. Now, I am filming this October TBR a bit early, so I have not completed my September TBR yet. I've read, I think, 3 books out of the 5 that I selected. Let Me Lie by Claire McIntosh, 1,000 Splendid Suns. I'm currently in the middle of Voyager. What am I forgetting? What else did I read? Oh, 4 Queens by Nancy Goldstone. So I've finished 3 and I'm in the middle of a 4th. The only one I haven't started yet is Dear Wife by Kimberly Bell, but that's a really quick thriller, so I do expect I will get to it. Honestly though, it doesn't really matter because I had 146 points last month. The goal is 150, so even if I don't finish those last 2 books on my TBR, I'm still at 150 and we will be getting a free pick for this month's TBR game. I think my phone was crooked. Did I make it better or did I make it worse? I don't know. Let's just go with this. I'm sorry that my filming setup is not the best, but let's dive into the October TBR picks. I guess I should do my free pick for the TBR first. Now, if I was responsible, I would pick whatever the book is for my office book club this month, but to be honest, I don't know what that's going to be. We are having our book club meeting to discuss Normal People on October 5th. Just in case any of you guys care to know, I said in my last TBR I wasn't confident that I was gonna like Normal People, and yeah, I kind of hate it. Unpopular opinion, not for me at all. If it wasn't for book club, would have DNF'd it already, but that's besides the point. Point is, I think for this month's free pick on the TBR, I'm actually going to select the 2nd book in the Veronica Speedwell series, which I believe is called A Perilous Undertaking. I could be wrong. I read the 1st book in this series, A Curious Beginning, in August, and I absolutely loved it. I found it so charming and it just has so many tropes that I personally really enjoy. This is a mystery series set in the late Victorian era and I am really into it so far. Super excited to read the 2nd book, and I've been in a historical fiction mood lately, so I think this will be a good choice. That being said, now we can dive into the official Scrabble picks for the month. So the letters that we have left over from the end of last month are E, P, H, T. So I need to draw 3 more letters to start with. That was 2 fingers. 3. I know how to count. To start with, and we're only spelling 4 words this month because I had the free pick. So let's get started. So first up, A, O, and R. So to start off this month's TBR, I will spell heart, and for this I am going to read a book with a heart on the cover, or it could be a book with heart in the title, or you could even say it's a book about love because the heart is associated very deeply with love, even though that's technically factually inaccurate and they have nothing to do with each other, but that's besides the point. So for the prompt heart, I decided to select a book that has the word heart in the title and a heart on the cover, and that is His Hideous Heart, say that 5 times fast, God, edited by Dahlia Adler. This is a collection of short stories inspired by the works of Edgar Allan Poe. I have read the essential tales and poems of Edgar Allan Poe, and some of his stories and poetry I do particularly enjoy, and I think this would be a good kind of spooky selection for the month of October. To be honest, every time I read an anthology, it usually ends up getting 3 stars from me because when you read a collection of works by various authors, I feel like it's only natural there's going to be some that you really love and others that just don't do it for you personally, but I have been meaning to read this because I'm interested to see how the various authors will take inspiration from Poe's works, and like I said, I think this will be a great spooky October TBR pick. So now I need to draw 5 more letters. Yes, 5. The first of which will be N. Next, almost dropped it, F. A blank, the beloved blank tile, always good to get. V. And last but not least, I don't know why I said it like that, I. Okay, for this one, I think what I decided on is not, and, oh, I'm not making it straight. For this, I'm choosing to read a book that is not on my TBR, a book that is not on my TBR shelf on Goodreads. Yeah. Next up, a book not on my TBR, and for this, I'm actually going to go with Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. Riley Sager is an author that I've always had mixed results with his books. The Last Time I Lied, I absolutely loved. Lock Every Door, the ending made me go batty. I hated the ending so much. And Final Girls was just okay. I think I gave that one 3 stars. Home Before Dark, I've always been intrigued but a little bit apprehensive towards because this book deals with a young woman, I don't remember what her name is, and when she was younger she lived in a supposedly haunted house and her father made a name for himself publishing a book about the hauntings. As she grew up, she really thought that her father made the whole thing up for fame and fortune, but now she has inherited this house, and as an adult she sees that there are mysterious things going on here. I honestly don't know what to expect from this book. I think maybe I'll enjoy it, maybe I'll hate it, but I want to give it a try anyways just so I can make up my own mind. And again, I think this would be a good read for October, you know, the month of Halloween. Now I will select Y and F. Interesting. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, I think I'm just gonna use the star tile here. I don't have that many picks left to go, so I feel like I can use this and it'll be all right. Let me throw that back into the box. There it goes, and definitely keeping the blank. Getting rid of that. You know what? These two. I mean, I might as well. This is my one chance to exchange, so let's just keep the blank and the vowel, and the rest of you can go over here. No, I'm not putting them back in the bag. Ooh, I did spill the bag, though. Is it cheating to not put them back in the bag? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not doing it. Sorry. So now we need what? 5? Yeah. First, G. Then S. N. 2 more, okay. O. And a B. Okay. So, this might require a bit of explanation, but what I'm going to spell, that's an H. Is nothing. As in, a book I know nothing about. That's the next prompt. Next, a book I know nothing about. And for this, I'm going to choose a book that I saw on the Libby app, and I'd never heard of it before, but it looked interesting to me, and so I kind of had it tentatively on my radar, and that's The English Wife by Lauren Willig. All I know about this is that it's a historical mystery set in the Gilded Age, New York. Maybe, I don't know the plot, hence why I'm picking this for this prompt, but I also noticed, go back to how much I enjoy the Veronica Speedwell books so far. In that first book, Lauren Willig was one of the first people that Diana Raybourn thanked in the acknowledgements, and that further intrigues me because since I enjoyed Diana Raybourn's book so much, maybe I'll enjoy Lauren Willig's book too. Since I have no idea as to the plot of this book, I'll just read the Goodreads summary to you. Annabelle and Bayard Van Duville live a charmed life. He's the scion of an old Knickerbocker family. She grew up in a Tudor manor in England. They had a whirlwind romance in London. They have 3-year-old twins on whom they dote, and he's recreated her family home on the banks of the Hudson and renamed it Illyria. Yes, there are rumors that she's having an affair with the architect, but rumors are rumors, and people will gossip. But then Bayard is found dead with a knife in his chest on the night of their 12th night ball. Annabelle goes missing, presumed drowned, and the papers go mad. Bay's sister Janie forms an unlikely alliance with a reporter to uncover the truth, convinced that Bay would never have killed his wife. But the more she learns about her brother and his wife, the more everything she thought she knew about them starts to unravel. Who were her brother and his wife really? And why did her brother die with the name George on his lips? So there you go. That's going to be on this month's TBR. All right, the last 4 letters will be I. Okay. K. Interesting. A. And L. Okay. So, what I'm gonna spell for this last one actually might surprise you. However, I'm going to spell big and finally force myself to read a long, big book over 500 pages, because there's a lot of big books on my TBR that I really want to read, and I just need to force myself. So this could be good for me. I don't know. Maybe I'll regret this, but I did it, so that's the last prompt. Now, I may hate myself for this later, but the big book that I am putting on this TBR is The Woman in White by Wilkie Collins, a classic that clocks in at just over 600 pages. I'm forcing myself to read this month because I really have wanted to read it for a while. I just talked about it in my top 10 classics I want to read video, and this is a classic mystery. So again, I think October would be a great month to read this. Now, will I hate myself later for doing this to myself? Possibly, especially since I'm gonna have to also read a book club book. And who knows if I will finish Voyager before the end of September. But I'm doing it anyway, so all you guys can do is support me in my potentially bad life decisions. So those are the TBR prompts for October, plus my free pick, and these will be the letters that we're carrying over to next month, SoCal. It's dangerously close to SoCal, Southern California. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this TBR. So those are my picks for my October TBR. Keep me in your thoughts and your prayers. I might need them. We'll see how it goes. Please let me know in the comments section if you have read any of the books that I am planning to read this month. Also, if you have any ideas of future prompts that I could spell in a game of Scrabble TBR, do let me know in the comments section. I always make note of prompt ideas that people share with me for future reference. I love receiving your guys' ideas. Please like this video if you enjoyed and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. I post new videos every single Wednesday. My social media links are down below if you want to follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, or be my friend on Goodreads. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an exquisite rest of your day. Bye, and I'll see you in the next video.